What is up, my fellow Chibits? Today, I'm here to bring all of you the weekly manga chapter review of Toriko. Okay, so this chapter, Toriko, out very early this week, once again. I am rather shocked. Hopefully this becomes a normal thing. Hopefully chapters start coming out on a Wednesday instead of a Thursday. So, this chapter, Toriko, it really feels like we're reaching that conclusion. Am I the only one that felt that after reading this chapter? I mean, it was a badass chapter, but all the characters popping up, like, Bombina to the 8 Beast Kings, like some of them getting back up to fight, to, seeing all the other cast and characters coming out to fight, the 4 Heavenly Kings, to, Komatsu and all that, all of them just popping up in this chapter. It kind of lets us know that the finale to this big epic fight is coming soon. At the very least, to the fight with Akasia / Toriko, it's coming very soon, especially with all these characters popping up. I mean, Toriko's gotten his power up. You have it to where he's able to punch Akasia so hard he flies around the planet, and then Toriko grabs him and stops him from flying past him. I mean, overall, just the way this chapter felt, it felt like we were reaching that conclusion to this fight at the very least rather quickly, and it's almost done, which is kind of sad because, I mean, once this fight is over, it pretty much says GG to the Toriko series. I mean, we've all been really aware for a while now that Toriko is reaching that conclusion, but I mean, there is this space arc that's been hyped up for a long time, and that's a possibility still, but I mean, overall though, when Toriko defeats Akasia, most likely it might be GG to the overall series. So yeah, I mean, just this chapter felt like the final step, like, the final couple of steps until we get to the conclusion of this fight. Okay, so getting into the gritty details. Toriko, this man straight up punches Akasia so hard, this man flies around the planet literally in probably like a second, and then stops him. Toriko stops Akasia from flying around the planet because he punched him so hard. Literally, he got hit so hard, he was just rotating on the planet all the way around the entire planet, and then right behind Toriko, and Toriko stopped him. This man, Akasia, he would have continued to fly past Toriko, and probably continue to rapidly hit the ground as he's going around the planet. I wonder how many times Akasia would have continued to rotate around the entire planet if Toriko didn't stop him, because of how hard he hit him. And I find it just hilarious how Akasia is able to talk shit, okay? He's able to talk so much shit, even though he just got wrecked in this chapter. Like, this man straight up got punched around the fucking planet. Like, I'm not even trying to, I guess, exaggerate on that, but Toriko literally punched this man around the planet, and this man, Akasia, still tries to talk shit. I'm like, you talk shit, you get hit, and that's kind of what happened to him in this chapter. But regardless, though, Akasia lets us know how crusty he really is. This man, he says he's done everything for his appetite. He's like, the reason why you two were born, Star and you, Toriko, it's because of my appetite. I literally give no shits about my wife. I literally give no shits about you, my children. I'm just all in for it for my appetite, my selfish desires. I don't give a shit at all. So once again, laying down that foundation that Akasia is just an asshole, and he's not really a good guy. He's not completely being controlled by Neo. He's just a straight up dick. So that's kind of what is going on in this chapter. He's just letting us know that everything he's done to this point, it hasn't been any nice gesture to anyone. He's all of this has been for his appetite, his selfish desires. And so everybody is here to try to stop this. And also, the way Akasia kind of talks to Toriko is pretty cool, by the way. He's like, I find it very funny. You're always wanting to share and stuff, Toriko. You're someone that has this appetite as well. But, I mean, it just, at the end of the day, an appetite is selfish. You shouldn't want to, share anything or anything like that. And so seeing you do something like this is just bizarre. So, Akasia kind of teaching his son a little bit about, appetite, but at the same time, he's still being a little bit selfish. Now, moving past that point, though, you'll also have it to where he's like, you know what I really enjoy? One of the biggest things I enjoy with my appetite? I love despair. Now, this is a callback to Neo's favorite, taste. As we know, Neo loves despair. He loves fear. He loves eating fear and despair. When creatures are literally scared and they're shitting themselves, he loves eating them at that moment because he loves the taste of that. And we saw flashbacks with Neo how he would chase down creatures and he would scare them for days, weeks, months, maybe even years. He would chase them down, just making them terrified, and then eventually when they're at that point, that breaking point, he devours them. That's what Neo does. And so it feels like, you know, Acacia is getting those traits of Neo. For instance, wanting to eat despair. Because he's like, you know what? All of you are here, and this is the perfect time for me to enjoy myself. Because that means that all of you feel like you're going to win. All of you feel like there is no chance you could lose at this time because of how strong you are, the power-ups you got, all of your friends are here, you've ate God, the 8 Beast Kings are here, you all feel at peace, like there is just no way you can lose. And he's like, that'll make the tastiest fear, because when I crush this planet and you guys can't stop me, and the look on your face is just going to be delicious. That's what Acacia is thinking. He's like, I cannot wait to see everybody's despair when they realize that all of them are here and they still can't do nothing to stop me, and that's kind of what he wants to do right now. Also, this chapter confirms that Acacia is a planet buster. Like, this man can blow up the planet, because he legit grabbed the planet in the palm of his hands. He could crush it and destroy it. So for this man to be able to do that, damn, that's powerful. That's pretty powerful. I mean, I do like the, you know, dialogue in this chapter with how Toriko's like, the planet feels very small now. It just feels way too small. And I guess, once again, just goes to show you how Toriko has evolved into, like, a planet buster as well, most likely. How this man is able to do some crazy feats, punching people probably around the entire planet. I just can't wait to see the fight going on now with Toriko versus Acacia after Toriko's power up with God and stuff, and also eating, you know, the red demon. I'm curious exactly how the fight is going to go down. But overall, though, the chapter of Toriko this week was a very good chapter. I cannot wait to see where it's going to go after this. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.